All right, so now that we've created our site and our analysis area, and we have this base scenario, which is the mobile survey, what we're going to do is we're going to begin delineating survey units. Survey units are considered to be these areas of relative homogeneity. And so if we looked at this site, places that would fairly easily be broken up into survey units are, there's an area of sod here, which we could define as a survey unit. There's a building we could define as a survey unit. There's another building we could define as a survey unit. And you can clip these areas out using, you can delineate these areas by clicking on this little plus button right here. And that allows us to begin defining survey units. So I'm going to start with building 1. And we're going to use this little plus button right here. And that's going to let us go in and delineate our survey unit. So I'm going to go through and just click on the edges of the building. Go over here. And go over here. And so now we've defined this building as one of our survey units. So we're going to go ahead and save. And then I'm going to zoom back out. We could continue to follow that same path and go around and delineate every single survey unit, every single land cover type, every single building in this image. Alternately, we can create a new survey unit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to delineate the entire site, and then I'm going to clip out the underlying land cover types. And that allows us to really minimize overlaps in borders. And so we're going to call this full area, and we're just going to cut this up. So it doesn't really matter what we call it at this point. But then I'm going to go in, I'm going to click here, and draw the full area, but we're going to exclude our first building here because we've already defined it. And then when I double click here, that creates this bigger map unit. And from that bigger map unit, we can go in and use tools down here in the bottom right corner. And these are going to let us do things like split the map unit, or the survey unit. So I'm going to click split survey unit here. And I'm going to start by clicking outside of this building, but then I'm going to go over to its edge. I'm going to come across, and then I'm going to cross that line one more time. And that is going to split out the survey unit associated with that building.